we are there to help you, to handhold you. So always stay connected to positive people who are there to support.
From the Garden State, New Jersey, from one mom to another, it's time for Mom's Talk. Here's Avani.
Welcome, Supermoms, to Mom's Talk. I am your show host, Avani, and our today's Supermom guest is joining us from Mumbai, welcoming Simmi Bhasin. She is the founder of Women Who Win. Welcome to the show, Simmi.
Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be on your show. And thanks for inviting me all from Delhi. Sorry, right now I'm in Delhi. You said Mumbai, but right now I'm in Delhi. Yeah.
Okay, so I know you keep moving from different two cities, one city to the another. We'll get there, Simmi.
Yes.
Women who win. When I hear that, it gives me a sense of how you are empowering women and helping them achieve their dreams. So what is this platform all about? Where is it? And how does it work, Simmi?
I come from a corporate, 23 years of corporate experience, and I had taken sabbatical and I started something of my own that was service industry, basically recruitment for the corporate world. And it was very difficult working alone from the corporate to an individual, a solopreneur. It was very difficult. And then I changed city from Delhi to Mumbai. And it made worse because in Delhi, I had my network, I had my friends, I had my old connects, I had my old company colleagues, and I would connect with them and things would move on. So there was no marketing required. It was a warm connect. When I moved to Mumbai in a new city, since I'm born, brought up in Delhi, I just felt lost. Though I used to cater to Mumbai corporates, but somehow when you are in a new place, when you're restarting your life, there is something which pulls you down, the whole movement. And then I upgraded myself. I thought of doing a course on entrepreneurship and just get the confidence back to start moving on. That's when when I was doing the ISB program, we were a class of 40 people and everyone was excellent because everyone was an entrepreneur there and they were passionate. They were doing things very well. Things were moving good in their life, but only thing they were lacking was marketing and network. So that's where I just thought, that I'm going to create a platform where we all sit once a month. We talk about our businesses. We network. We give referrals. We also give whatever challenges we are facing. We will help each other in that, and that's how I launched in 2014 in Mumbai. Yeah, in Mumbai, in a place called Powai. I was so new. I was just a year in that area. And I just went to every shop. I distributed pamphlets. I put my standees. And I just invited women on Women's Day, 8th of March, 2014. I knew only two women from my society, the building, which I had two friends, and that's when I launched. The first meet itself, 24 women came. They paid on that day and came, and I was so excited that there was no plan, but they were there to hear me out. Okay, so when I said that I want to create this, in India, there was no networking for women. Now, in 8 years, I can see a lot, but I can take a pride that I was the one who started it.
That's great. Now, Simmi, you have professionals in this group as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's professionals who are looking for someone to help them out, to train them. Is there sort of a training program that you provide to these women, and what's the range of things that they can work on? The kind, if we talk about in terms of exposure, what is the range of it? कोई है जो घर पर से कुछ करना चाहता है, कोई है जो कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में जाना चाहता है, तो कितनी बड़ी ये रेंज है in terms of the professionals that can help them with the right advice?
हाँ, so जो रेंज है बहुत ही बड़ी है. If I say, you said it right. Lot of women come to me. They say हमें कुछ करना है, or they are very good in it and they are hesitant to come out. So what we started launching these first timers. So if you are a baker, you're a jewelry designer, you've got a boutique, you want to open a boutique, you have some tailors and you feel, you are into home cooked food. So anyone and everyone, there's a huge, we've done, if I tell you, बहुत कुछ हमने products के लिए किया है. But there's a huge amount of services segment in the community also. So services में आता है doctors, healers, tarot card readers, coaches, mentors, image consultants, women who are into freelancing, consulting, digital marketing, financial analysis, financial, consultancy. So we have defined our days that way. So we cover everything from Monday to Saturday.
Beautifully done. I think it's very systematic. I like what you said, that each day is dedicated to a certain field. I think that's a brilliant idea, and I'm sure it's been helpful to a lot of women. Simmi, इतना सारा जो मटेरियल आपके पास में अब है in terms of giving training, आप इतने लोगों को जानते हैं, इतने लोगों ने आपको कांटेक्ट किया होगा, कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो आप हमसे हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकती हो, some little tips that because you've heard so many women, their struggle, you've helped them out to get to a certain level, some tips that women who are listening to us can get from your experience, what would that be?
First, मैं उनके बारे में बोलना चाहती हूँ जो startups होते हैं. Okay, when you want to start something, always have a belief and confidence in yourself, and then you come out. Don't look for others' validation. Usually women, if they are into good cooking, they say, oh, उसने मुझे कहा, so I'm baking, you see. So वो validation बहुत चाहते हैं. So when we are in a community, हम उन्हें कहते हैं कि we will validate you and take the feedback positively. Some people take it very personal. Okay, so that's the first thing. When you're doing it, your first, I have actually tried to bring the corporate world, the organized sector, to a disorganized sector. Okay, so I thought, let's do with the market research. Market research is community members. आपको कुछ launch करना है, आप हमारी meeting में लाइए, let everyone taste and give you the feedback. Some of them are very open. That those are the people who move up, and I've seen in 8 years, there are stories which are like amazing stories. Less time to tell. But people who just be open-minded, that's my tip. Look for feedback. And if it's negative, they are your best friends. Take it. Because everyone wants to please you. Sab aapko please karke karenge, and then they might laugh at you at the back. But a person who's got guts to give you the negative feedback, that person is your best friend, I feel. Take the feedback very, very positively. So that's my tip to all the startup, जो भी घर से कुछ homepreneurs होते हैं या अपना restart करना चाहते हैं. Start with, second tip is never start with your family and friends.
Okay.
Always.
Which typically people do.
सब करते हैं. सब they just say कि मेरी family ने कहा, उसने, they will just please you once. And then what? So always start your business from outside. your comfort zone.
You're
That
right
is,
actually, because एक वो बायस होता है, कभी थोड़ा
हाँ,
उनको हर्ट नहीं हो जाए, इसलिए भी कई
बिल्कुल,
बार जो सही है, sometimes they don't want to hurt your feelings, so they'll just appreciate you, which is a
yeah,
good thing. But when you are actually trying to build something on that particular thing, it kind of works against you. So that's a
yeah,
very good point you brought up.
yeah. So always I say start from your outside world and then go. Then people, your own family will come to you if you're successful. So that should be the way. And that will give you so much confidence. Jo tab confidence hoga, which is like you will never doubt on yourself, because if the things have not moved, or agar whatever product you're dealing in, if you're into, for example, jewelry designing, if your product is not selling, means there's something you need to change. So apne log to fir bhi ek le lenge just to please you, but outside you just, and the final business or whatever you want to do in life, you need to be accepted by outside world. So that's
True.
my biggest tip. Also, never stop. There'll be challenges, there'll be highs and lows. It's so important to stay connected to positive communities. Now, when I started, there was nothing like this. But now there are many communities like us. We are there to help you, to handhold you. So always stay connected to positive people who are there to support. It should not be a bias, but yeah, there is no personal connect. There is, if I need to help you, I will help that way. And otherwise, I'll say no. So ऐसा एक community है आसपास, या friends का community है. Just be there for your business and only focus on business. It should not any time be confused that business and party goes together. No.
True. Thank you so much, Simmi, for sharing all those wonderful tips with us. आपने इसकी शुरुआत करी, आपने बताया कि it was, you wanted to help yourself. That's how you started this.
Yeah.
So was there any point of time when you started this, you felt like whether you'll be able to do this or not, or how was it like? I mean, what was going in your mind when you actually started this, and how did it flourished? But कुछ चीजें होती है ना, those things happen behind the scenes. So how was that in your case?
Thanks for asking me, because it was very, very difficult journey, because I never thought what I'm doing now. It was never in my dreams, or I never thought of, as I said, I didn't know that Facebook communities are there, or you can make Facebook groups. I actually thought of 40-50 people. हम मिलेंगे, हम every month we'll just be business people connecting. So it was purely our tagline says, which is our vision statement, that is connect, nurture, empower women entrepreneurs. So purely I kept it for women's entrepreneurs. But in the whole journey, in 1 year, I actually kept it for myself, but I could not do a single, I could not go and meet any of the corporates. There was nothing I could do for myself. I became more of a manager of the community. Now, once I launched it, I was not prepared for it. People started asking questions कि product कैसे sell करेंगे? हमारे लिए तो कुछ नहीं है, networking में कुछ sell नहीं होता है. So why should we come and network? So I was like questioned for every action. Because in the end, everyone wanted a sale. So they were not, it was just not aligned what they wanted to do. I wanted to do networking and grow with the warm connect, but they just wanted to sell. So then I started catering to. So I say in my lot of trainings that how important the change is. I was in my mindset that ये मुझे करना है. Some 40 people I'll be helping, and we'll all help each other, and I will do my business and they will do their business. Nothing happened like that. I was just managing, and in 1 year I was very frustrated. because I was pushed to do exhibitions because सब लोग कहते थे कि product नहीं sell हो रहा. अब product कैसे sell होगा? वो exhibitions करेंगे तो होगा.
True.
One exhibition to two exhibition, small, big, I started doing because it was required. But then I was very unhappy, because till then, still I could not do my work. I was doing something which was required.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after almost 2 years, I had just brought a change. This was again, I was discussing with a friend, and she just told me ki, I said, everyone just looks at me as if I'm their coach or a mentor. So she said, you have to be, I said, but I don't want to be a mentor. I don't want, I have to do my work. So, so it was very difficult because till date, I've not been able to do what I started Women Who Win for.
Okay. But you're of a huge help to so many others.
Yeah. So I had to see how I benefit from this, so it was more of personal benefit in the sense that wow element, because there's so many people you're making a difference. There's so many women I could say that come and join on our first networking meet and your business will kickstart. And slowly it was a learning for me. Then I started creating my own modules to coach them, to teach them. It was difficult phase for me, that transition, because again, change is very difficult to accept and it was not planned, as I said. So I started doing that. Also, I would also like to highlight that initially, when I started it and the community started becoming very big and it was going out of control, I could not single-handedly handle so many women, thousands of it on Facebook and on WhatsApp. They started accusing me because we kept rules. How will you manage it? Just imagine, how can you have multiple WhatsApp groups without rules? So people used to keep WhatsApp group at that time without any rules. And I said, if you want to be in my group, it has to be business group and no communication. There were allegations. They said, what do you think? Why you want to keep the rules? I said, no, it's for you. You are not going to sell anything. You'll just be chit-chatting.
Yeah.
So in my community, there are, as I said, there are as per days, you promote, you talk about business. There is no forward, there is no weather conditions, there is no, if you're in a challenge, they ask me, can I put this? Fine, you can ask for help. You can give help if you want to, but you cannot chit chat at all. And now WhatsApp has given us a lot of flexibility. We can delete their messages. Otherwise, we used to be they can only share one picture. I encourage them to share their social media links. They didn't know. So we are also coaching them digitally so that they understand.
Right.
Yeah. So that they understand that sharing the Insta link is much better than putting a picture. But मुश्किल होती है इन लोगों को बहुत, especially जो suddenly they just think that they want to do something. The younger lot understand, but age group from 40 and above, if I say, it's a technology challenge here. They just know WhatsApp somehow, so उनको समझ नहीं आता है कि there is a bigger world outside WhatsApp. So yeah, so we do a lot of training now on digital front, then coaching. And if I talk about the 2 years of COVID helped to change the mindset.
Nice. I think now we understand that how difficult it is, what goes behind the scenes. And you said it right, when it's growing like crazy, you don't know what to do with it. And setting up the right rules is what helped you out. I think it's going very systematically, and a lot of women are now achieving their dreams. So thank you so much for creating this platform, Simmi.
Thank
one
you.
last thing before we go, Simmi, what would be your message for all the mothers?
So since yours is more connecting to moms, and my one message to mothers is never stop dreaming. So when you become a mom, if you're a young mom, I'm sure the life over there is very, very difficult, and you have to multitask, and but the biggest achievement is continue dreaming and continue working on what you like. So you can be a great mom then only if you do what you want to do. It can be just watching a movie for 2 hours. It's not necessary that you have to be an entrepreneur, or you can be serving your kids well. So just find out that one me time, which is so important. um, that's my tip. I would like to share about my story that I never stopped working. I never stopped doing what I wanted to do. Questions उठते हैं. Family also ask you questions. That's my biggest tip. If your family is questioning you, or your whatever you are doing, if your friends are questioning you, take it very positive, because I feel that if you're questioning, they are your. It's not. You should know the difference between a question and why they are. But if someone is genuinely saying that why you are doing this, find an answer to it instead of being defensive, and that will show you the path. Because in my story, a lot of time, my husband used to question me, and you take it very usually instantly. I used to feel very bad कि मैं तो कर रही हूँ. Everyone is saying, wow, you're doing great, but why is he? Because he comes from a finance background, and he would say, what is happening? What are you doing? And when I started finding answers to that, that's where I've actually carved my path. Otherwise, I was so happy with the wow and with the wow factor.
Actually, you're right, Simi. You know, sometimes कभी कोई हमें कुछ बताता है, कुछ बोलता है, तो right away, instantly, we feel bad about it. But if you look beyond, और अगर एक दूसरे एंगल से उनके थोड़ी सी देर रुक करके, और अगर उनके, you know, if you put yourself in their shoes, and then if you try to hear them out, that will help you. Simi, it was wonderful talking to you. I think this platform that you have created, as I've mentioned before, it's of great help to a lot of women, and they're actually, you know, in shaping their futures. And बहुत अलग-अलग तरीके से ये चीज जो है वो उनको help करती है, not only in, you know, achieving their dreams, but making them independent financially, making them confident. It's a wonderful thing that you have come up with. Wishing you all the very best, and I hope to see that in US too.
No, I would love to. I once got an invite from Boston, so let's see. I would love to. I know wherever I go, my network to create कर ही दूंगी.
वो आपके
confidence I have.
That is your personality. I think it is. That's how your personality is.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. Stay with good people, stay positive, and be happy.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much, Simmi. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure.